Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about a situation that has stirred up quite a bit of noise in Soweto and beyond. Operation Dudula, a controversial group that has been active in campaigns against illegal immigration, says the government is now using the police to fight them. This comes after some of their members were arrested during an incident at a clinic in Soweto. Watch till the end so you can see the sources and try to verify the news yourself. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe so you can stay updated with more real, clear, and natural news. So here's what happened. According to reports, members of Operation Dudula were at a clinic in Soweto when police moved in and made several arrests. Dudula claims that their members were there to highlight what they call the misuse of South Africa's healthcare services by undocumented foreign nationals. They say their intention was to put pressure on authorities to enforce immigration laws and ensure South Africans are prioritized when it comes to public services. But the arrest of these members has sparked outrage within the group. They believe the police action was not just about enforcing the law at the clinic, but rather a deliberate move by government to suppress their movement and silence their campaigns. Dudula leaders have been vocal, saying this is proof that government is not serious about addressing the immigration issue and is instead choosing to target its own citizens. Authorities, however, are telling a different story. The police say their intervention at the clinic was to maintain order and ensure safety for everyone. They argue that some Dudula members were intimidating patients and interfering with the clinic's operations, which is a criminal offense. From their perspective, the arrests were about protecting public spaces and preventing harassment, not about silencing a political or activist group. This has now turned into a bigger debate in South Africa. On one side, you have people who believe Dudula is raising valid concerns about the strain on public services caused by undocumented immigration. On the other side, you have those who say their methods cross the line into intimidation and vigilantism. It's a deeply emotional issue, especially in communities where unemployment is high and public services are stretched to the limit. Operation Dudula has been active in different parts of the country, often staging demonstrations at places like clinics, schools, and markets where they believe illegal foreigners are benefiting at the expense of locals. Supporters see them as standing up for South Africans. Critics say they are fueling xenophobia and creating dangerous tensions between locals and foreign nationals. The Soweto clinic incident is just the latest in a series of flashpoints between Dudula and the authorities. Government officials have repeatedly said that immigration enforcement is the job of the police and Home Affairs, not private groups or activists. But Dudula argues that the government is failing to do enough, and that communities have the right to take action themselves. This back and forth raises bigger questions about the role of activism in South Africa. When does community action cross into breaking the law? Who gets to decide what's acceptable? And in a democracy, how far should the government go in controlling activism, especially when it touches on sensitive issues like immigration and national resources? From the government's point of view, they have to maintain law and order. They cannot allow any group, no matter its cause, to disrupt essential services like healthcare. From Dudula's point of view, they believe they are filling a gap left by weak enforcement and that their actions are necessary to protect their communities. The clash at the clinic symbolizes the bigger clash of these two approaches. The arrests have also added fuel to the political fire. Some opposition parties are using the incident to criticize the government's handling of immigration and public safety. Others are condemning Dudula for what they see as dangerous and divisive tactics. As with most heated topics in South Africa, opinions are split and emotions are running high. Meanwhile, the arrested Dudula members are expected to face charges related to public disturbance and intimidation. Their legal representatives say they will fight these charges and use the case to highlight what they call government's failure to protect South African citizens from the pressures of illegal immigration. Supporters have already started raising funds for legal fees and promising more demonstrations in the weeks to come. In the court of public opinion, this battle is far from over. Social media is buzzing with posts from both sides, and hashtags related to the incident are trending. People are arguing in comment sections, on talk radio, and around dinner tables about who is right and who is wrong. Some see Dudula as heroes, others as troublemakers. What's certain is that the Soweto clinic arrests have thrown Operation Dudula back into the national spotlight. Whether you agree with them or not, they have once again succeeded in getting the country to talk about immigration, public resources, and the role of ordinary citizens in holding government accountable. Now, on a lighter note, South African politics sometimes feels like a never-ending soap opera. Just when you think you've seen the plot twist, another one pops up. At this rate, we might need popcorn just to keep up. And as for the clinic incident, it's a reminder that in South Africa, even a place meant for healing can become the center of a heated political drama. We will keep following this story and bring you updates as things develop. Make sure you stay tuned because, as we know, in South Africa, a lot can change in just a few days. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, give it a like and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next update. And remember, always check the sources for yourself so you know exactly what's going on. All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. News sources: South African Police Service, Department of Health, Operation Dudula leadership statements, local Soweto news outlets, national media reports.